Hi, I'm Tiff Howie from Sunseeker Brokerage, and today we're going to take a look at one of our latest listings. This particular boat is a 2007 Sunseeker Portofino 47, and she is gorgeous, in a really nice condition, and we're going to show you today. So first things first, really nice large bathing platform on the back. This is hydraulic, so with a push of a button this goes down into the water. So if you have a dinghy or a tender, very easy to get those on and off, and you can have hours of fun out on the water with that. You've got your shore power hookup over on the starboard side, and on the port side here there's a really handy hydraulic passerelle. So again, we're controlled inside and that comes out, so if you're on a tidal mooring it's very easy to get on and off with that passerelle system. So we'll head on up. So on the left here we've got a transom shower. So when you come on the boat, if you've been swimming, it's easy to wash yourself off, get all the salt off before you head inside the boat. You've got a sunbathing pad here. This backrest actually moves forward and this whole area becomes a really nice sunning area. That then moves back easily. There's teak flooring to this whole cockpit as well as a bathing platform, and a nice little touch is they've extended that flooring to the side decks and the bow, so it's a little touch of luxury. You've got the wet bar over on this port side, so there's an ice maker under here, there's an electric griddle there and a sink with hot and cold running water in there. U-shaped seating area here, and a really clever touch about this is when you remove this seat there's actually a fold out table. So rather than having to negotiate a table in and out or hide it away somewhere where it takes up space, it sits in there, folds out and then goes back in when you're not using. And it's all hydraulic, so there's no weight in the actual table. Very easy to navigate that system. And then we'll move forward. You've got a cool box here, which is nice and deep. It's a Waco electric cool box, so plenty of room for your drinks and snacks. There's a electric roof up here, which is going to really help with letting in even more natural light. So this opens with just a push of a button. Nice and smooth system, and then you're in bright sunshine. On the helm position, loads of visibility. There's a bolster section to this seat, so you can actually see above the windscreen, so when you're manoeuvring you've got loads of vision around the boat. This particular boat has the Volvo IPS 600s, which are 435 horsepower each. IPS systems are fantastic, they're very good for manoeuvring. They're a little bit more economical and they will go slightly faster than their shaft drive counterparts. So the control for this is a joystick on the right hand side, very user friendly, lovely feel, and then you also still have the throttles there as well. So if you wanted to drive by the normal throttle system with the wheel, you've got that option. Navigation systems, there's Raymarine E120 colour chart plotter, Raymarine autopilot, as well as depth and speed gauge, VHF radio, and then your normal gauges and voltmeters, rev counters, bits like that. But generally speaking, lovely area. There's also an electric window that opens up again with a push of a button. So if you needed a little bit extra visibility in the back corner, you can pop your head out there and see the corner there. And we'll go and take a look inside. We're down in the accommodation area now, so we're in the Saloon Galley. Over on the starboard side you've got the saloon, really nice walnut interior, satin finish, so nice, modern, very cosy but luxurious feel. This table folds out and you get this semicircular design table, which is great for indoor dining. If you want a coffee in the morning, it's very comfortable for that. You've got leather seating again in a semicircle shape, and then storage along this wall here, as well as all of your electrics in a really handy cupboard on this side. So this cupboard opens up and your whole electric panel is there. You can see your DC meters, you can turn on your generator, you can turn on your lights from that area. You've also got air conditioning control there, which extends to a further one in the forward cabin and in the aft cabin, so you can control your climate in those areas. On the port side you've got the galley, really lovely open plan galley in this particular boat, and all amenities are here. So you've got your worktops integrated into this lovely American walnut, you've got lots of storage along the top here, you've got a decent sized refrigerator with a freezer section in the top, 2-burner hob, a sink and a drainage board there, as well as extra storage along this top and bottom section, and then the wooden flooring extending into this galley area as it's more practical than the carpeted area in the saloon. And then we'll go and take a look in the forward cabin. So in this area you have the master cabin, gorgeous island double bed, loads of room for getting in and out of the bed morning and night. It's much easier than the non-island versions. You've got storage along both sides of this cabin, a TV on the wall opposite, and ensuite access just through there, and we'll show you that in a closer up in a second. There's also a hanging locker in here, extra storage under the bed. Storage is actually very plentiful on this particular boat, which is something that most boaters need, so it's very practical. And we'll go and take a look at the aft cabin now. We're now in the aft cabin, and this is a really nice space again. So you've got twin beds here, you've got really nice lining, very light linings on the walls, and then a slightly darker lining on the headboard, which actually ties in really nicely with the American walnut. You've also got a TV just on the wall in front of the beds here, and lights actually very plentiful. So you've got lights built into this panel on the top, as well as natural light coming in from a window on that side. There's a full hanging locker just to the left of me, which is full height and allows loads of storage. And then just here to the left of me you have the ensuite, so you've got the bathroom, sink, full shower in here with a closing door, so privacy but also practicality from a perspective of not getting the whole bathroom wet works really well. So I want to show you the engine bay on this particular boat, with emphasis on the fact that it's really user friendly. So underneath the floor in the cockpit, this door lifts up, it's hydraulic, so it's got no weight in it, it's much easier. And then you've pretty much got full head height in this engine bay. So I'm going to grab the camera and I'll show you inside. So beautiful engines, really well taken care of. You can tell by the fact that this engine bay is so clean. All of your mechanics in there, automatic fire extinguisher, generator, calorifier on the left, battery charger. Really great space, and it's very user friendly for your general engine checks, servicing, all of the practicalities that go along with boating. And last but by no means least, we're going to take a look at the bow of this boat, including the side decks. So as we make our way up there, you'll notice that the side decks on this particular boat are really nice and wide, very cleverly designed. The side rails are nice and high, so you've got that added extra feeling of security. You've got teak flooring extended all the way up here, so a nice luxury in that. And then the bow bathing area. So this is going to fit 2, even 3 adults. It's got built-in cup holders, so for spending time in the sun, this is an ideal area. So that is the Portofino 47. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual walkthrough. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with us or leave a comment. And thank you for watching.